For thousands of years, there's been this one story that's just captivated us. It's a tale of a magnificent island empire, way more advanced than anyone could imagine, that was just swallowed by the sea in a single night. This is the legend of Atlantis. So let's just dive right into this whole mystery, shall we?
I mean, that's the big question, isn't it? The one that keeps the legend alive. An entire civilization, a real powerhouse, just wiped clean off the map. Is it really just a story, or could something that catastrophic actually have happened? And this is where it all starts. Now, here's the thing you absolutely have to know. The only ancient source we have for the story of Atlantis is the philosopher Plato. He wasn't a historian, he was a philosopher. He wrote about it in a couple of his dialogues, describing it as this huge naval power that existed, get this, 9,000 years before his own time.
So, of course, a story this epic is going to inspire people, right? Generations of explorers, archaeologists, and hey, let's be honest, dreamers have been hunting for a real-world location. So let's take a look at the top candidates and see if any of them actually hold up.
Okay, first up, and probably the most famous theory, points us right to the Greek island of Santorini. Back in the day, it was called Thera, and around 1600 BCE, a massive volcanic eruption literally blew the island to pieces. Now, this is where it gets really interesting, because the details seem to line up so well. You've got a sudden, violent end, a super advanced seafaring civilization, the Minoans, and the island was even circular before it blew, which sounds a lot like Plato's description of a city built in rings.
And, this theory didn't just pop up overnight. As you can see here, it was built piece by piece over decades. It started way back in 1872 with Louis Figuier, who was the first to connect the volcano to the myth. Then other scholars came along, like Frost and Marinados, and they linked it to the incredible Minoan civilization on nearby Crete. And eventually, it all got mashed together into the theory that's so popular today. But, and this is a big but, here's where the whole theory starts to fall apart. See, Plato was super specific on three key things: the when, the how big, and the where. He said Atlantis sank 9,000 years before his time, not 1,200. He said it was a massive continent, larger than Libya and Asia combined, not some little island in the Aegean. And he put it beyond the Pillars of Hercules. That's way out in the Atlantic Ocean, not tucked inside the Mediterranean. I mean, these aren't tiny details you can just kind of sweep under the rug. And wow, this chart right here just lays it all out. When you really get down to it and compare Plato's very specific descriptions of Atlantis to what we've actually dug up from Minoan Crete, the similarities just vanish. This analysis shows that a staggering 81% of what Plato described is